everything just lit up red right away. God, that's cool. All right. Um, so I am going to be, yep, this is going to be great content. Everybody, can't wait for all the subscribers on this one. Um, so do we have, let's see, what is the thing that we would need to do here? Can we get music playing by any chance? Well, what is the music path right now? When we refer to music on here, that is specifically the iPad path, is it? Interesting. And we don't even have, yeah, they don't even have docks. The docks that they have right now don't even have an analog out. Everything with the iPads has been basically just a, yeah, mess. So, um, I suspect that we will end up, ah, yeah, no, we can't move it there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't actually see them right now, but this is a thing that we had already gone through with them. Interesting. Anyway, though, so I'm gonna pull up the multi-viewer here, so I've got a bit of visibility on this. Um, and so yeah, we are live right now. Is that something that we can hear, or somebody can hear the broadcast of that? Um, then the light would be turning back to red on that. Um, so that, yeah, everybody would always know what's going on. And is there noise in the? Can you, Oscar? Can you play that horrible Zoom stuff? Lots. Yeah, and do you know, because it kind of takes breaks and then puts out audio every now and then. So do you know when there should be audio? Let me know. Actually, I guess I can see. Yep, and she's talking.
To the program, and some of you are
so,
here for the
yeah, I
first
can
time.
confirm that
Thank you all
the
for
mute
coming.
there.
I'd like to get
What? Okay. All right. So mute works, the timer works, the fade out music we don't know because we can't plug that in yet. The routing right there, that's what we still need to get fixed out. That's going to get moved over to another workflow. The pips. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when they had done the ARN mock show, they had to have the inputs gained up a lot. Um, so yeah, like, and it's in mix, you can do that input gain. Um, but yeah, I think that with the DIY workflow, that's not possible. And I don't know, maybe if we good, yeah. Um, Not seeing him. Yeah. If you want to look up what, because there is a thing on the back of this that I'm like, it's not indicative of what it is doing, but it's possibly something. So if you want to look this up, because on the back of it, I guess I could just see if I have something that can get into there, because it doesn't say anything about it, but it has just kind of some little marks, and I'm like, what is that? Oh, okay, I see what that's doing. Yeah, I think that these are EQ curves. Yeah, that's what that's doing. I'm sorry. That is wild. Yeah. So I mean, the Allen and Heath has that. The Allen and Heath has that functionality. We just need to get into that. That's what we've been trying to get into. So it's yeah, I like the way that they have it. It's kind of funny. It's just like a line, but you move it and it slides another thing over it, and it just like it's like the old whatever the kind of like that Vesta board actually, where it like flips over or whatever. It just has this like very physical things clicking around. But anyway, moving on. Um, let's do some box looks. So I'm looking at this on program. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of. I don't want to have that. Let me get rid of the graphic. We don't want a chat. We want pips. All right. So I went into the uh, I went into the what is this? The pip menu, and it's on pip to preview, and I'm clicking on things. My preview is still not this. I get no box looks in my preview. Oh, hold on. Did somebody just change something? Okay. But okay, so again, anything that is like, hey, I just changed something, it's like, cool. Is that ever going to happen again? Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, so right now is Autodirector is not doing anything right now. So we kind of don't have good validation. Is there a way for the auto director? Because the auto director, we don't need a preview, but it still cuts preview. Is that something that we could just not let it have that connection? Either way, or just every time it does a cut, the program goes into preview. Yeah. Either way, though, yeah, it's um, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Well, let's just go along with it like this. It would really. Uh, can we get virtual video director running right now? Why are we not cutting right now? Because this is. Yeah. I mean, I'm in front of microphones. There's microphones everywhere. Like there's sounds everywhere. So it should be cutting. Um. So eh, doesn't look very cutty. It's still on one of the Sonys. Oh, so I guess that, I had done work on DVD one, but I didn't really do the stuff on DVD two. So I thought that there was only an issue with DVD one because I thought that it was like, yeah, DVD two is getting the inputs correctly. Um, I know that we've changed our mic names and everything. So I think that, that might have killed all Dante routing there. Um, so yeah, let's before we go any further, let's get this cutting because there's really not much further to go anyway. We've already done most of the things here. this go to yet another incorrect one? That looks like it's going. Wait, hold on. This looks like it's going to the same one that the first microphone was going to. The thing is that, like, yeah. It, Okay. So, all right. So I should be talking again then. Is that what we're at? Um, so, all right. So I'm talking, and then I'm going to stop. Hold on, guys. Yeah, like that. All right, cool. I think that this right here sounds like it's getting pretty reasonably, right? numbered boxes. But the distinction is when there's a specific aux to OTS, and it gives me that. You see? Instead of an OTS. Yep. And if I go to the box, I get And so it's just completely compatible with all NDI stuff. It's okay. So it's just another standard. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know how we're going to I don't know how we're going to manage anything on that, honestly. The uh so in Studio A, the audio has been fine. In Studio B, I still have dropouts on it. Dante says everything's good. Like Dante says that the latency is really not bad, um, and there's no late packets at all. But we're still having issues with audio dropping out, and any bit of trying to reduce latency is like reducing buffers. Um, and it's like, well, cool, we can try to reduce them all you want, but we're already having issues, and if you reduce them more, that doesn't make the other issues go away. You get more of them. I'm not sure how much we can even reduce the processing delay within Llama. He's still on the fixing the boxes. Nope. That's going to a aux to 2 box is going to a 3 box. Aux to OTS is doing a 4 box. Okay, so for the Dante issues, or for the audio issues, how much can we reduce processing just in to out um, Llama? Does anybody have any reasonable answer for that? Just within Llama, in to out, what is the best case scenario? How far off from a best case scenario are we? Are we like, yeah, it's currently taking 50 milliseconds, but if we do this, it'll get down to 3? Or what? Like, I don't even know the numbers that we're dealing with right now. All I know is that the overall system end-to-end latency, when you hear this, it is, we're in the hundreds of milliseconds of latency by the time you hear it in the headphones. Because, like, technically, this is live right now, right? Hello. 1, 2. Yeah, I mean, it's enough that it is a very clear echo. Um, Hello. Yeah, this is too much latency to have in the headphone. Like, you can't have conversations with that kind of latency. Yep, yep, yourself. Yeah. So they would like people to be able to hear themselves in the headphones. That's the way that everybody is used to with these sorts of things. Um, mm-hmm. And so, how far away from that? Like, how much can we improve this? Because I know that some of the Dante devices, or all the Dante devices, have had kind of a higher latency set. Um, but we'll have some random bits of stuff at higher latency. So this is, yep. So this is at position 2, the host. I'm not sure how that would correlate. Hello. Hello. Yep. I hear it. Hello. 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 That is mic 1. Yep. That is not there. Okay. Make that be. Yep. So that is microphone number 1. And if you give me the audio. Oh, yeah. No. So that is microphone number 1. I'm at that microphone. So give me some audio on that with the lowest latency you got. And I'm going to be talking. Okay. That still sucks. So hold on. This is the lowest latency. And this is a higher latency. Oh yeah, that's higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. One, two. Yep. Made a few rounds, but I'm back. Oh. You guys join too? What are we doing?
Lighting.
Oh, right. Cool. So actually, Jermaine, for your numbers on there, that is the host position. That is number 2. I just realized that the headphones were kind of over by position 1, but there's no headphones plugged into that one.
Oh, sorry.
I always forget how Buster kind of like finds his way into those situations.
Yeah.
As almost like, on his own. Like it's not like anybody invited him.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just all of a sudden he kind of saw her from afar.
Yeah.
And got a crush on her. And he's kind of like more emotionally intelligent
Uh-huh.
than them, but then also
Yeah.
lacks everything.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Buster.
Seriously, I think pound for pound, the best show. Like,
Yeah, just the way it like all connects too is
Yeah.
crazy.
and then also just like really original humor that you would have never, like just like kind of weird small stuff like the
Mhm.
like the Charlie Brown stuff.
Oh, the Charlie
like
Brown stuff
the,
is great. I like the
the weird puns that like are really kind of like if anybody else was to pull them, it wouldn't be that funny. But for some reason, or
Yeah.
like the Portugal,
Oh
like,
yeah.
down South America
Yeah.
way, huh?
Oh, and the hand thing, like he just
Yeah.
all of a sudden doesn't have a hand and it has a hook
Yeah.
for like the rest of the seasons. You know,
oh,
like
that's my last ungashed painting.
yeah. I love. I forget what season it was, but when he like was in the army and he's like Buster, the army had an off day.
It had a half day.
Had a half day or something. And then like it's like the little like the seal as
Yeah,
the
this is for courage.
yeah. I got this.
Yeah.
And then but then it tied into like the loose the loose
Lucille,
seal that
yeah,
was,
and it's like
and then
they're
it's
just
loose
horrible
seal.
puns,
Yeah, and I'm
like
what
loose seal,
yeah.
but then it's like, but they're all so good because of that,
Yeah, Tony Hale, he just plays it. I mean, they all play their characters so
Yeah.
perfectly. I might have to just rewatch it. I just need to rewatch it from the beginning.
it's one that I like. That's one of my sleeping shows.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I always have it like on my phone, and then I'll just like every, like usually like my rounds around like like a year to half a year of just like kind of my rotation of just like I put it on under my pillow and then I just knock out instantly.
Mhm.
But so
Do you feel like what's that thing where they used to say you could like
like get it, like people would listen to the
like listen
Spanish under their pillow.
exactly like in the night and somehow your brain is somehow processing it. I don't know if that's true
Yeah,
for me anyway. Like
mean,
I think it might be true for others.
it's only like I'm only hearing it for like 5 minutes of awakeness, and then
Yeah.
it's only one episode, and then like if I wake up in the middle of the night, like I'll sometimes sometimes I won't start it, sometimes I will, but it's so low that it's like it's so Chi Chi can't really hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did she like it? I
She
forget if
hasn't seen
I- okay,
that
seen it.
one.
Yeah.
Right now we're watching Hacks.
Oh, okay.
It's a massive fight breaks out on Carnival Cruise over chicken fingers. Oh god. Huge fight.
That
Huge
sounds
brawl.
terrible.
Yeah. That is like, dude. I was like, one of the guys just had like a YouTube pulled up yesterday, and it was like on this like horrible. It was like the most AI garbage video that I think I've ever seen. Of just like, I had to record it. It was so stupid, like, and just like it totally was like AI stream of conscious,
Like the AI was just saying random stuff. Oh, that's TikTok, right? Yeah. That's TikTok. They're watching that one. Oh no, it's YouTube. I'm sorry. Wait, is that Bill?
yeah, it's all like it just really looks like AI, but it's like it had like this gibberish story that was like, yeah, so like the story was AI, the videos AI, that's why it's just like it's just random. She's
Yeah.
holding an ice cream cone. Like,
Yeah, that is fucking weird.
this is like it's going down. It's like it's just like reminds me of like just the absolute worst of AI garbage,
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's if you're to look at it, it was like this girl was angry because she at an expensive coffee, but it was she had a glass straw and the glass straw broke and she thought it was ice, but it turned out no, sorry, but she thought the glass straw broke, but it turns out that it was just ice, and that was why she was mad that it was a $70 coffee. It was just like it was total.
Yeah, didn't
You
put
know,
together the correct way. Maybe.
yeah, or it's just like it's what it's how AI works, where it's just like the Veritasium had a really good video on it, and it's just basically AI is nothing but a extreme version of spell check, and so it just kind of like I would definitely recommend seeing that
Yeah,
because
I watched speaking of Veritasium, I saw the one recently. It actually wasn't that recent. Maybe it was a couple months ago about like the football, like throwing the football.
yeah,
like, Tom
with Brady, yeah,
Yeah, that was great.
that was awesome, yeah.
I was like, I always wondered that because I was like, the ball doesn't really go straight. It kind of goes
Yeah.
a little bit, and then how does it
know to arc?
Yeah. When does it know to make that arc downward? Because in theory, you would think it would just go like this and then fall like this, but then it does do that.
Yeah, it kind of tips down, and
Yeah.
then, but it's also like that, when you see an airplane propeller, it's just off kilter just a little bit because it's like
Ooh, someone
as
knocked
it
this one down.
rotates.
The core's not long enough.
Oh, do you want me to sit somewhere else then?
Yeah, go sit over here.
This is
Sit and
this
host.
is gonna be rough if they have to focus these.
Yeah.
Almost-
Yeah, that's manual focus.
But
And you know what that means?
Yeah.
like, what are they? Are they supposed to focus it to this? Not like, do they even know?
That's a good
Hmm,
question.
Seems like something wasn't thought about.
I don't know.
Or like, do these need to be spiked in a position and we focus them?
Are those?
I'm just throwing it out there.
I-
I
Yeah.
Valid
Hmm.
question.
Mm.
We're putting it on your radar because you're the ones that
that are gonna be
Yeah.
Sure.
and that,
I-
Too bad. Can we put it up there? We can focus it up there.
Oh, okay.
But there's also a set screw, so if you tighten the set screw,
Yeah, you can't really tell.
But
Yeah.
we could go one by one with the monitor and focus it to this. That would be the other option. We're putting it out there.
Okay. No, thank you.
Yeah.
That's
I-
that's
well,
good to
it's-
know.
we'll have to deal with the focus, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Are the
it's,
are the ones over there autofocus? Or
I think those ones are just more set.
yeah.
So where
Oh.
you guys were sitting is like more set in your relationship to the camera.
Basically,
I
camera is
see.
still on edge of counter. And you sit
Mhm.
on the opposite edge.
got it.
Yeah.
But
got
this
it.
can be kind of anywhere floating within
Right.
this,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
might have
variable
to-
space.
Might have to mark them, I guess. Maybe?
Mark 'em or-
Yeah.
I mean, we were kind of even thinking of putting a bar across the middle, but this was just like I think these cameras were the horrible idea, like or like this type of camera, like
I'm interested in why you guys look completely different.
I feel like
Two cameras.
yeah, one's
Yeah, I mean, who's
blown out.
closer?
You want to swap spots and see how much of a change it is, like skin tone versus position.
Because like the iris and stuff is all auto in these.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He's more
This
blown
camera
out.
is still brighter.
Yeah.
Is this iPad solely for Zooms?
Yeah.
This has an auto iris function. Let's check that.
I think
Uh,
this room
I-
might be okay darker, if
Uh,
I'm not mistaken.
I, 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 I think the comment was only for Studio A, so I wouldn't worry
Yeah.
about this one. Yeah.
This one's supposed to be black box.
Yeah.
So,
So.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Mink?
this is Mink.
Oh my god, this must be expensive.
Ah. Buy us the Mink stuff.
It's very stable. Yeah, I think that's it because it's like I've been like I mean this is basically going to be my space, so I really love the color of the wall and C and upstairs where it's kind of like this blue black, but yeah, you're right. I think it's just the carpet that throws me off, and it's the transition between that carpet and this carpet.
Kind of reminds me of my parents' house when I was a little kid.
Yeah,
Well, I think we had the high-low shag
yeah,
too.
yeah, totally.
I didn't know. We had this and then the shag button up against it.
No, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah,
It's
Brown was in
basically
back then.
Spill proof.
brown, gold, or avocado.
Oh, it's not spill proof. It's like spill camouflage.
Still,
right?
yeah,
So,
hard to tell.
We had
anything's
brown. With 6 kids, we couldn't really screw up brown too much, but we did.
shag carpet's one of the grossest but most comfortable. Like,
Mhm.
it's
yeah.
really Billy's an old coworker. I grew up with him, and like his grandparents' place had this like shag carpet. And it was just like the best thing in the world. Like going over there in the summers, and yeah, just rolling around on it, can't get hurt. But it's just looking back on it. Yeah, 100%. Let's hit record. Yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't we recording this, guys?
Bring a company and steam clean it.
Oh, dang.
You would have
I'm
to.
sure.
Just imagine all the sweat.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
That's so much money.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's the aesthetic you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Uh-oh, the battery died.
Oh no.
Turn it on. Oh, it flies out.
It just flies. Let's see. I'm gonna look up a nice.
Ziggy is
full-
a good name for a cat.
Ziggy? Yeah.
Ziggy the cat.
Was it you that needed to name a cat? Oh, no, that was
Victor.
Victor.
Victor's sister, I think. Actually.
Yeah.
Is one of Victor's relatives.
I like the name Ziggy in general. That's an awesome nickname.
Yeah.
Do we think when this room is in use that the lights will often be on back there?
That's a Sebastian question.
You know, looking at it right now, I feel like it gets aggressive brown with the lights on, so I would probably rather have them lower in the other room.
I mean, I made that comment to Harrison too, of like, what if someone just goes into that room not realizing something's happening here? turns on the lights?
It's gonna happen.
I think you're right. I kind of feel that there should be some like
You hang,
Some sort of blackout.
yeah, or some like
In the office where Chris works,
Yeah.
there's oh, there's Ziggy right
I think
there.
you
He's
do.
coming on the stairs.
no, that's her. Oh, there's
Yeah. It's
labeled as your guys' battery.
oh,
Yeah, it might be the
like in the office on the. Do we have a rack?
I feel like that one's hotter too.
yeah, it's just because it's tilted.
Oh, I see. So that one's more underground.
So do we like this one better? Better A, better B, better one, better two.
They're like almost always the same. To me.
Yeah, I feel like maybe more like table lighting, you know, over there, and then so that way like the highlighting would go down because I know that they don't want to pay to like light that room, but then yeah.
Hey, look at this. The Beatles are back. They have
Yeah, new
the
anthology.
fourth volume of the band's anthology collection of recordings, including 13 new demos, is arriving along with a capstone episode to the 1995 eight-part documentary
very dark.
and 25th anniversary edition of the Beatles.
They got the battery back.
That's crazy.
That's right.
I think in that other end they're gonna have to like put a little drop down extension on that desk
Do they?
and put the cameras slightly further away.
I 100%.
Or
I think they should just like drill in like a little plate and then just have it come out on a small arm. Like to me that would be a lot, you know, because you can buy those like arms that kind of do this.
Yeah.
I feel like this one they should put everything in the middle on a bar because like if everything was in the middle and it'd just be kind of like 1, 2, like almost back to back.
Equal distance.
Yeah. And then just kind of like undo this, put a bar in, zip each one of these onto the bar and then keep that at a fixed focal. Um,
Mm. Yeah. I think they have
Yeah.
a mind of their own. Hmm.
Test, test. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's
Test,
still very
test.
delayed.
Sebastian, this is me. 3 seconds ago. This is past Bobby. Talking to you. Past Sebastian told me that you, future Sebastian, owes past Bobby $6.
Give me the lottery numbers, please.
Can you get to the 7-Eleven in 1.2 seconds?
Oh my God. 1.2 seconds.
Test, test.
Yeah.
Totally.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
You get paid a day's rate, right? Yeah, yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Smash that subscribe button.
We'll be back next week.
que poner madera, ¿no crees? Sí, pero no va a laquear. Bueno, pues lo que va a laquear va a ser el paint. ¿Qué le puedes poner?